Suck it in. Yeah, that's perfect.
You look great.
I feel great. I feel good. I look real good today.
Hey. Where was the coolest place your cat's been?
The coolest place my cats have been, I don't know. I took Joel to some fucking pretty cool places. He's been to a Garippa tattoo conventions. I took him to the beach. Yeah. That was cool. I just wanted to see what happened with the cat on the beach. He liked it. I think he liked it. He enjoyed it.
I've never seen a cat at a tattoo convention. You see a ton of dogs.
You've never seen a cat? You've never seen somebody walking around with their Sphinx cat in their fucking little papoose thing?
I see tons of Frenchies.
Yeah.
Tons of other dogs.
Every you either got a Sphinx or a Frenchie though as a tattooer. It's probably like one or the other.
You're absolutely right.
Or some sort of bully type breed, from all the way from like big old diesel bully dogs all the way down to like Frenchies, and you know what I mean. But anything that's got bull in the name or a Sphinx.
That's it.
Yeah.
Your tattoo, you got
maybe a Maine Coon or some other like kind of exotic fucking cat. Yeah.
Because it was different to have Sphinx for a while. Like nobody really had Sphinx, and then all of a sudden that shit caught on. And
Austin Powers, baby. Everything goes back to Austin Powers.
Right.
Like literally everything we're talking about today, I'll bring it back to Austin Powers. Somehow.
Everything's come back to. Speaking of Austin Powers, our buddy Luya hit me up yesterday. He gave me a call, which was surprising. It's always good to see his name on the phone. And I picked up, and he was telling me that he wanted a Dr. Evil tattoo. So I told him that we should do one in New York, that we could do like an Austin Powers like mashup somehow. So if we can figure out that'd be dope. But I don't know what kind of sticker you would do on top of Dr. Evil. What could you do?
I do a million actually. Like there's honestly like so much that's going on that I can't even like really pinpoint it. But so what I'm going to end up doing is I'm just going to call Luya and we're going to talk about it. We'll maybe like watch Austin Powers. You know, you can like co-watch.
Oh yeah.
We'll just like co-watch Austin Powers and talk on like FaceTime, and then we'll like laugh about shit, and then we'll figure it out. And then I'll like, because then it'll have some sort of substance. It won't just be like me fucking slapping something that's the generic Google search thing on there.
That's my job.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Google search.
That's not what I mean. You're going to do it small, though.
Yeah. I think it'd be sweet. Yeah. Or like a Sphinx cat sticker. That'd be dope on top.
Yeah. I've never done a Sphinx cat sticker, actually.
No?
Never.
I mean, that'd be great. You could just use your own cat, right?
I would use my own cat for sure. My cat is actually goes back to Mr. Bigglesworth. Like,
Really?
you can trace his line back to Mr. Bigglesworth.
No doubt.
Yeah.
How old is Mr. Bigglesworth?
I think he's way older.
He's got to be over 20 years old.
Yeah, I don't think Mr.
R.I.P. Mr. Bigglesworth.
Is Mr. Big? I don't know if I want the news, but I need to know.
Tell me how long he's been dead.
Is Mr. Bigglesworth alive?
Yo, broke my heart when I found out Wishbone died. R.I.P. Wishbone.
Let's find out. Oh, I don't want to see. We're looking at a screen here for everybody that's not like watching what we're doing.
We should be able to pull him up.
Mr. Bigglesworth alive.
When did he die? We should celebrate his death today.
Hollywood's biggest fan.
Because they don't have that long of lifespans. Cats a little bit longer than dogs.
Cats can live for 57 years.
You're kidding me.
No.
What
They
cat?
can't. They probably can't.
No way.
I do think that sloths live for like 40 years or 50 years.
I could see that. That's why I want to get a turtle.
Yeah.
Turtles
They live a long time too. I think sloths. I have a buddy that has a bunch of sloths and sells sloths. He's like the sloth boss. He's like
Sloth king?
He sells exotic animals. You know how when you're a tattooer, you just like meet people that do wild shit. Well, so this dude sells cool exotic animals, and a lot of them are sloths. And I'm pretty sure, man, I've like seen him held them and stuff, and that thing is slowly trying to eat you. Like that's what it's trying to do. It's like trying to attack you in the slowest possible way. So it's cute, and you're like, oh, this little fucker. Right. But really, it's not. It's like I'm gonna eat this thing. But it never gets to do it. Like it's just sad all the time because it just never gets to accomplish not even one goal.
So Mr. Bigglesworth, Oh no! In what year? 2007.
Well, he had a good career.
He did have a good career.
He had a good career.
Shout out to Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah.
If I did have a turtle, I thought it would be a great idea to like make sweaters for turtles, because then you could just market that stuff. Like nobody wants a turtle because they're not cuddly, but if you get a nice like furry coat for your turtle, I think a lot more people would be down with the idea, right? Right? I mean,
Yeah.
Go rescue a turtle.
That was good. That was good. I like the turtle coat. I don't think it's a super big market.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, no. Go back
Oh my
with the one with the
God, it
spikes.
is a big
Yo,
market.
Bingo.
How am
that's
I
it.
wrong about that? How
I'm
did I
saying.
just think that was not really a thing? And it's totally
It's
a thing.
already there.
Oh, man.
All sorts of colors. He's got
You're
a shark
behind.
fin.
You need to catch up.
Yeah, I just need to buy him. Yeah, I'm not.
You
I
get
guess I don't need
somebody
to
that can knit.
start the company, but yeah. I need to find a knitter for sure. Make him look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That'd be sweet.
Man, I could draw a fun turtle tat with like an embroidered patchworky kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because of the patchy tats. That would be fun. Ideas.
It's a cheeseburger.
Yeah, you got fun ideas. That is a cheeseburger. Oh man, that is definitely a cheeseburger.
Oh, that's so funny.
I like the little drips.
Get out of here, dude. These
Why
people
you
are out of
okay?
control.
Turtles with
Taco
them.
turtle.
This is actually what we're looking at. Is just what actually Pony has made all of these.
Yeah, right. They all come from my website. You can get them at ponylawson.com for $19.95.
I like the Koopa one. I'm not gonna lie. That's
Yeah, I mean, I got a
the
special place
best?
in my heart for Koopa and Nintendo. It's my favorite.
yeah.
Yeah. You ever play like Nintendo? You get in any games?
I used to play video games, and I like video games. I just never get the chance to. I mean, like I have all the systems, and I have a bunch of games. I will play Grand Theft Auto. So sometimes if I like randomly have time off and I don't have anything that I can like immediately fill it with that I need to, I might just be like dip
beat up
out
a
and
hooker.
go play Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to just go out and somebody
Particularly.
digitally, you know.
Yeah,
Take your frustrations
It's
out.
just fun. I like
then
to
get your
just
money
I like
back
to
after
just
you run
play
them over.
and switch to Trevor and be a wild man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Trevor's the one with the wife beater, right?
Yeah. So Jimmy likes to play it too, and we'll just be like, like we live together. So if it's like we're home, we'll just like play, and he just likes to stack up like a 18-wheeler or whatever in like an overpass and sit on top of it and use cheat codes and fucking blow up all these cars. So it just forms this huge pile of cars and eventually just blows up everything.
That's
he
boredom
does it. He'll
right
do
there.
it for hours.
Yeah, that's boredom.
It's
That's pure boredom.
hilarious too. He loves it. It's like so funny.
Good shit, man.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Hey,
That's the
yo,
only
man.
time I ever play though.
Damn. We were looking at Crocodile Jackson sent over some cards for us to open. We were opening
Yeah.
a couple of those at the shop. How cool are those? Right?
Those
Like,
are the coolest
little
thing.
tattoo flash
I
cards.
got off of the plane and it was like snowy and a little rainy, and I got my rental car and came to the shop and then saw Pony outside, and then all of a sudden he's like, "You gotta come in and we're gonna film you and you get to open these cards." And I was like, "Okay." I didn't know what the hell he was talking about, but I was like, "Sure." And then it was one of the coolest things. And now we're gonna tattoo one of these today, I think.
Yeah, and I got to buy a
actually.
bunch more. They're these flash cards that this artist named Crocodile Jackson made, and he sourced over 100 different artists, and he made these different rarities, right? So some would be common, some are uncommon, some are rare, and then ultra rare. So we pulled a handful of them, and I'm pretty bummed that nobody in the shop has pulled an ultra rare yet. So they're obviously pretty rare.
Yeah, they're super
Point being,
rare.
Good job there. But yeah, I was hoping to get some good reactions out of that. Maybe we will when we get back to the shop. We'll open a few more. Because I
Yeah.
plan on buying a few more boxes. Those things are too much fun.
We got a couple here. Maybe,
do got a couple here. We should open
maybe
those.
We'll rip some of these apart in a little
Yeah, let's
bit.
see. Hopefully we get one on the air here. Go ahead and grab one. I brought 3 of them.
All right. Let's take this. Let's take this one. I want this one. This one can stay on the floor.
Yeah, we'll keep it over there. Let's see what we got. This is quality content right here. This is what you guys tuned in to view. What you got?
I got. All of these are so dope. Like every one of these designs from all these people are so cool.
So they're all essentially, I don't know if anybody could see, but they're all just these, all these different designs on all these different cards from all these different artists.
Sweet 90s dolphin dice, like 20-sided dice.
And so they all have different rarities at the bottom. Some will have gray star, some will have yellow. Tell me if I get a rare one. No, and yeah, dude, his designs are just so cool, man. Some of the coolest stuff in here. Big text. Oh, Amelia Rose, Lucky
So
Sunday. We didn't see that one
weird.
at the shop.
I love this one. This weird double cowboy one.
2 cowboys stacked on top of each other. Damn, what about
Cowboy
this one?
power.
That one might be your favorite.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
The
Yeah.
Smoking Devil.
The Smoking Devil. That's me.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
Same.
Damn. I'm
They're
just
so cool.
getting upset that I'm getting no rares here.
Still no rares. I don't think I've seen this one though. With the flames and the.
Yep.
That one's a weird one. I love it.
Damn.
That was cool though to get to do that and play with these cards for a little while. And I'm actually gonna I posted onto my. Actually, I think I made a reel or something, but of some of those cards to potentially tattoo today in Pony Shop here. Well, I'm here just randomly.
We can make that happen.
Time.
And
I think
he,
we will. A
invited
few people
make one for the second deck, right?
Yeah.
That
Oh
would be
yeah.
sweet.
And then I got so excited that I messaged like Crocodile Jackson. I was like, these are so cool. This is like the funnest thing I've done in a while. And he was stoked, and we talked for a second. He asked me to make a design for a second one. Maybe I can help make a holographic rare one.
Yeah, man, that's
It'll
your
be
thing.
fun.
That'd be beautiful. That'd be so perfect, especially if you could somehow turn it into a sticker.
Oh,
My
yeah, because
God.
remember they used to get cards that would have like bubble
The
gum and
Garbage Pail
shit.
Kids
Well,
ones.
yeah, the stickers
Where's
ones.
our
and stuff,
gum?
yeah.
He didn't send any
Oh
gum.
shit, yeah, we need gum. Where's the gum? We need really bad gum in there.
Yeah, right.
Nicorette. It's for
the gum is
tattooers, right?
old. And yeah, it'd be cool if you turn them into stickers somehow, because then you can really make your foil sticker a tattoo.
Yeah.
You know, how cool would that be?
That would be cool. Some sort of orange back.
You can Photoshop that in there. I don't know if that'd be possible. It'd be dope though. Yeah, this guy, Crocodile Jackson. We'll pull him up on the screen so everybody can see. But his artwork is just so unique. He's got this very particular style. He uses a lot of the same palette, with the same blues, the same pinks, the same yellows. But it's one of those things that when you see his work, you know exactly who it came from, And it's just nonstop. These designs just come out of his head. I don't know where he comes up with them. So
I really love it.
So if anybody's watching this show, make sure you stop on over at check out his website. Grab some of these cards. You can give them away to people at your shop. You could sell them. You could do whatever you want. You could tattoo the designs, I'm sure.
Yeah, I love it. I thought of like a bunch of fun things to do with them like right away. They're pretty super cool, actually.
Yeah, they just need to be stickers. You need to figure that out.
Bing.
Once they
Yeah, we're
sticker,
about to talk about that. Don't worry. He's sending me some cards too, so I'm excited to not tell anybody at the shop about them. And then we have like a shop solstice party, and then we're doing
this party.
it's like a party on the 21st of December, which is the winter solstice.
Just celebrating death.
I don't know, the one girl that works with us has a solstice party, so the whole shop goes.
Astrology, isn't she?
She's yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Just kidding.
So it's a fun time. It's a fun party, actually. Last year was cool.
Yeah, what'd you do last year?
It was like it's like a theme. So last year was everybody had to wear like white, and then this year's like full black tie
Oh wow.
and whatever. So it's like a
December
whole
21st. I'll see if I'm free.
yeah. So it's like it'll feel like a you know what I mean, like a nice holiday party for everyone.
That's sweet. It kind of includes a little Christmas party as well, or not
Yeah, there's like gifts. There's gifts and liquor and stuff. We live in Denver, so everybody will be really high.
Yeah, buddy.
Like,
that
really
sounds like
high.
a blast, man. I'd love to come if I'm able to.
Yeah,
Even
you
for
should
next year, I
come.
can make it
Actually,
there.
that would be pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
We have room for guests. We have hella room for guests now. It's pretty awesome. We actually have this dude that's coming from Australia, I believe. That's wildly fantastic.
Really?
I've like never seen his stuff before until I just like someone said this dude's guesting. I was like, what is this? It's crazy
Shit.
good.
Are you in
Super
charge of
good.
like the people when they want to come guest? Do they hit up like a manager you have, or
They hit up the shop, Long Live Tattoo Collective, and then Liz runs the guest artists and the schedule. But she's dope. She'll get you. She's like one of the artists. That's the artist that has the parties. She'll get you set up with like Airbnbs in the play around, and where our favorite weed stores are, and like if you're vegan, there's the dope vegan restaurants that are around or whatever. Like it's like a whole little welcome packet.
Yeah, good shit.
that
And
she
my
makes.
assistant kind of does the same thing. She makes
Yeah.
sure you know where you're going, where all the just everything is.
That's the move
It
for
makes
sure.
it easy. Yeah, because it's like there's nothing. I'm sure there's some worse things, but there's nothing worse than like showing up to a shop and like everybody's quiet, nobody's showing you where anything's at. All you know is your hotel and the shop. You know what I mean? It's just nice to have that little extra. It makes you feel welcome.
Yeah.
When everybody's nice and friendly. You said we were talking earlier. You said you've got a new shop, or you got more space in your shop.
Yeah, we've got an expanded area and a bunch like another spot. It's like right across the street, which is kind of funny. So it's like east side and west side.
That's nice, yeah.
And the space is like of the same vibe but different. So it's like big and open and has like a huge lofted ceilings and giant skylights and stuff. The sun is always out in Denver. Like I think we have like 270 plus days of sun. It's wild how bright it is all the time. So it's like that the vibe in that place is cool. minimal plants, sunlight.
Yeah, good shit. I was surprised to hear when my
other
buddy
ones
BJ
like-
moved out to Colorado. He said that, BJ Storms?
Yeah.
He said that the weather is so much better out there than in Chicago.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I just thought it was going to be cold all the time.
Oh no, it's way better. It's not the mountain. That's the thing. People think we're in the mountains. We're on the desert next to the mountains.
Gotcha.
So like we're maybe 10 miles from the mountains or something.
But if you want to go snowboard, it's like 10 minutes away.
No, it's like probably 30.
Okay.
To like a good spot, you know.
There's snow there all the time?
No, it's some places, but deep. That's way deeper.
Gotcha.
But you don't really like snowboard. Like there's a season. It's pretty long though.
Yeah.
I guess.
I enjoy snowboarding. I just don't on the regular. But it's
Yeah,
cool.
I've had some fun snowboarding. It's stressful a little bit. I'm not like a very seasoned snowboarder, so I like definitely like fall pretty hard a few times, and I'm like, I'm done with this now.
You got to go on the bunny hill, my guy.
Dude, have you been to Colorado? Go on the bunny hill, bro.
Yeah, no, I went to Colorado. I went to Breckenridge.
Some of them are like serious. I go to Winter Park, and it's a pretty ridiculous mountain, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fun. I used to go to Devil's
I went all the way up to the top because there's like a bar up there, and we had friends up there, and then I was like, yeah, let's go. I was like,
I did go somewhere in Colorado at the top.
an hour to snowboard down to the bottom or something, some wild shit like that.
Shit. There was one, I went to the what is it? The highest elevation in the continental U.S.
Pikes Peak?
Pikes Peak. I went to Pikes Peak
Yeah.
a few years back. That was pretty
That'll
wild.
give you
man.
vertigo for days.
Oh my
That's
god!
wild.
As we went up,
there.
all the trees just started to die off.
Did you drive up?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I was panicking
Creepy.
driving all the switchbacks, bro. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we were in a van and they opened the van door, so the entire van door is out, and I'm just by the window. I'm like, holy shit, man, this is wild.
Yeah. Oh,
Man,
we were
breath as you go
driving up the switchbacks like in a personal car, and it got sketchy. We were not like we were like wheels off the edge. It was really clean and smooth. I was just I couldn't even look. I was like so scared. It was like
That
crazy.
is something else. And then you get up there.
And then there's
that's it
did
exactly.
you hear that there's a train? Did you see the train?
Yeah,
that
we
goes up?
just stood on the train tracks right over here. He's got it pulled up. We went and I stood on the train tracks and I took a picture and I did not even get anywhere near the edge.
There's that one big
They sold
lookout
donuts up there. Yeah. And they sold donuts, and apparently I didn't do it, but if you bring some donuts down from the top, they shrink.
Oh.
Because they like
Yeah, that makes sense.
density
Yep.
or some other fancy.
No, that
science
totally
words.
makes sense. There's all kinds of weird altitude rules in Colorado. I've learned a decent amount of them.
Did I think what? Oh, I wonder. I didn't check.
It probably does.
Got to do that and let me know.
It's really cold, so maybe not.
Oh, you're right. I guess the
might
combination of
balance.
the two, it just stays the same size.
Yeah. You would just, there's science. We're talking about science.
Yeah, like we know what we're talking about. We do know what we're talking about. We're protesters.
Like that. Bam.
Yeah. So about dick stuff.
Yeah. What was your dick voice again? You had a dick voice?
Oh, I did.
earlier?
Hey guys, this is Pony's dick. What does yours sound like?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think he's just got anxiety. He's like nervous. You know what I
Got, like,
mean?
a
He's
little
like,
rattle in his voice. But it's not higher pitched. It's got a nice.
I think
girthy
is that
tone?
girthy? Was that girthy?
That's better.
Yeah. That was like Hank Hill.
Reminds me of like
my dick sounds like Hank Hill.
Right. Little Mike Judges. Yeah. I want to go beat you behind the tool shed.
Whacking it in the tool shed.
Oh
That's
boy.
it. Mike Judge, I like it. Send it.
Yeah, they brought back Beavis and Butthead. Did you watch any of those?
Yes, they're great.
Brilliant.
They were so
Brilliant
good
show.
because they just I mean they still did some music stuff, you know what I mean, like which was cool, and then they like tied it in with like some YouTube stuff, and you know what I mean, which I feel like modernized it in the right way. I was like nervous about it, but they did a good job.
Oh, so,
It was.
he
I
great.
watched
was
like
nervous
10
as well.
episodes. As soon as I turned it on, I was like, I don't know, and then I just blasted through like 10 episodes or something. I was like, this is so
Man,
good.
it's so
I just
easy.
like binged it.
Right back to how it was. I was super shocked because I was tattooing as we're watching them, and then all of a sudden I heard this voice because they pause and they play the music videos, and I heard this voice, and I was like, no way. I looked up, and it was this girl I knew. Her name is Lakele. She's a rapper, and they actually were talking about her. She's this. She's got a mask on. She wears a mask, so you can't ever see her face. And I couldn't fucking believe it that I was like, oh shit, there's Lakele or Lakele up on Beavis and Butthead. Couldn't believe it, but
That's cool.
yeah, super cool, man.
Yeah, I like that they did that. They're like connecting with real people and like tying it into their world, you know?
Yep. They when they came out,
It's smart.
They came out like what? Again, 7-8 years ago. They tried to bring him back again, and they didn't do so well. Do you remember that the second time they came back?
I do.
And then, which I thought was also fantastic. And they were talking shit about Jersey Shore and all that shit, dude. I was cracking up.
Yeah, I remember that. They were good. These new ones, though are so brilliant. I was dying. Have you seen Reno 911 came back?
No.
It's funny.
Really?
Yeah.
With a lot of the same cast?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. The shorts guy? Who's the shorts guy?
I haven't seen him yet, honestly. Have you seen him in other movies recently? I don't know if he's going to fit in the shorts anymore.
No, he got.
Oh, you mean Dangle? Yeah, Dangle's
Dangle,
there.
yeah,
Yeah. I thought you meant the like the roller skating.
Was that? No, that was. I was going to ask
Nick
about him next.
Swartzen?
Nick Swartzen.
Yeah.
Swartzen, yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't seen him yet. I do want. I'm dying for him to be back.
I think
though,
he'd
but
be
everybody else
hilarious
is
in a pair of shorts,
back.
though. No matter how big he gets.
Yeah, everybody came back otherwise though. So let's see. Let's hope.
Yeah,
It's
I
like the
gotta lie to him.
finale, maybe.
Yeah, there's Dangle. Yeah. Lieutenant Dangle. What a good character.
Yeah. It was good. See, he's on there. I just haven't seen.
Way. And what channel is that on?
I don't know. It's streamed somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
I have like a bunch of shit. I don't know. I know,
and
it's
that's
all
the
on the
problem,
TV. I just like click on the thing and find something.
What was it?
I think it's on Prime, maybe.
Oh, man,
Paramount.
everything was on Prime, and now it's all moving over to Paramount. Like if I want to watch South Park or anything, everything's moving off moving onto these other platforms. So we're just going to end up paying for cable again. You know, we're going to be right back to paying $60, $70 a month for all these streaming services.
I pay more than that.
Yeah, see, they got us.
I don't know
used to be
what
$60 a month.
Yeah.
And then we started doing 2 streaming services. We got Netflix and Hulu paying $10 a month because they were both $5.
I actually have no idea what I pay. Just auto draft, so I don't really care.
Baller.
$100. Not really, but it's just I don't know. I want it anyway, so I'll pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, same. And it's especially if it's like at the shop. It's like that's what the shop's for. It's to pay for that stuff, right?
Yeah, we have like a huge TV in the shop. We have the 2 shops, and we have a huge TV in our shop, like where me and Jimmy are and stuff, and we put it on sometimes. Even though Josh hates TV, when like those days I definitely want to put it on. Like I sometimes do it just to piss Josh off, which is fun. That's like one of my favorite games. Jimmy fires him every day.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Jimmy fires Josh Payne, Jimmy Calkins.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Jimmy Calkins fires Josh Payne on the regular.
It's too funny.
But you don't go nowhere, so
that's kind of how we are.
It never takes, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, get out.
But sometimes he does he loves movies. He's like a cinephile. That's why I think he doesn't like it though, because I think he just like wants to either like he has to tune into it. Like he wants to be like involved in the movie, like loves movies. You know what I mean? It's like one of his favorite things. So
he's like, no, I got to do that at home.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, not even like that. It's just like he doesn't want to not work on his client because he's like stuck watching a movie. You know, dude?
Yeah.
I was like, I guess I didn't see that angle, but yeah, I get you now.
It's kind of how it is at the shop. I start my day off by listening to a lot of music. Like when my client gets in, I just like put on some good tunes and we'll jam out for a bit. And when Gary gets in, I know Gary's a big like horror movie fan. So like if I'm almost done, he'll put on a horror movie or some like Marvel film, which I don't know anything about. I don't know anything about any. Do you know any like comic?
You don't know anything about any Marvel?
I know Spider-Man's probably.
I love comic books. But just comic books. I don't really mess with the movies too much.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them. Never seen any of those Guardians of the Galaxy or the other ones.
Guardians of the Galaxy are pretty dope. I've seen the movies. I've seen most of them, I think. There's a few, probably the like more recent ones I haven't seen, but like in the beginning of the Marvel universe, I've seen like a decent amount of their movies.
Gotcha. Yeah, I never got into like X-Men as a kid or anything like that, so it's never carried over. I don't know. I just rather watch Beavis and Butthead and South Park. Yeah. Quality content.
Yeah. I read a lot of comic books, so they were cool to me at first, and then I just kind of like gave up. There's just like, I don't know. Damn. Kind of got boring.
A comic book store in the town I grew up in. Like I said, it was a very small town, a town of 3,000. And this comic book store opened up for like.
Was it
2
like
months.
Comic Book Guy? Was it like from The Simpsons? Like,
I mean, it was a small little store, tons of dope ass comics. I couldn't afford any, but I do remember I ended up when those like 2 months that he was there, I had a Beavis and Butthead comic and a Ren and Stimpy comic book. So that's the stuff I went for. I said I didn't know shit about anything else, like no Spider-Man, no Batman. Couldn't tell you. But if I had to pick a superhero to imitate, I'd probably pick Batman or one of those superheroes without superpowers. And how lame is that? I'd pick a guy with a fucking fancy belt and some tools. You know?
Hey, yeah, that's your style.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Batman fan.
If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Such a serious question.
That's not a serious question.
It is though, especially if you like read comic books. It's like so fucking much. I would be the Beyonder, which is just better. It's just like all powers. This is whatever.
All powers.
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
So he flies and he turns invisible.
No.
So he has to take a car where he needs to get to go.
Pull up the Beyonder. Let's just look it up. Yeah,
He like takes a fucking 2007 Altima. What? Yeah, that's a cheater in my book.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
So
winner. That's why I just choose that because it's
All encompassing. So Beyonder would be Superman.
yeah. It's a different universe, but yeah.
Who could beat? Well, isn't there like a multiverse? Isn't that where?
Yeah, I guess so. But they're like DC versus Marvel there. So, but I don't know. There's always like argument of like who versus who, and like Superman, Batman is a big one. Like who versus who, and they're like, well, Batman would expect Superman to do this, so he would already pre-prepare with kryptonite light bulbs and whatever. And I don't know. I really actually feel like they're foolish, and Superman would immediately win.
Yeah, for sure. Because Batman's just a man.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I feel like
Superman's so fast, they just fly around everything before you get a chance to touch them with your kryptonite bulbs.
I'll just laser eyes you.
Yeah, there was one podcast I was listening to. I think it was Tiger Belly. They were talking about like how would you feel about if you got raped by these different superheroes, and one of them
If you got raped by superheroes,
raped by different superheroes, and they were talking about Superman, and they were talking about like, well, I would just
you can't ever make it.
plug. Yeah,
that's the whole conversation. And was it in Mallrats, right, where they're like, that Superman couldn't have a kid,
right? Just blow right through you,
unless it was in like Wonder Woman, maybe.
Right, but he could. Right, he's not trying to have a kid with you. He's just trying to.
Yeah, but right? yeah.
That's why you'd have to stick like something kryptonite up there, so it's like, haha, surprise, got you, Superman. Joke's on you.
Oh, yeah.
Went off the rails real quick.
Think of thing in there. little kryptonite. Make a little kryptonite. You know how they make like the little dick, crystal dick things they sell at conventions? They're like,
oh yeah. Right. Yeah, a little right up
kryptonite
there. Good
one.
to go. That's all you need, right?
Probably just gotta be green.
Does it have to be? Is kryptonite green?
Yeah, sure. I feel like kryptonite is chartreuse.
It's a good word. I like chartreuse.
You know that chartreuse is a Mandela effect that I just found out about? That some people think chartreuse is like the liquor, that like limey green type color, which is what I always thought it was. And other people think that it's like some sort of like maroonish burgundy color.
Well, they're wrong.
I agree. Like to check out the chartreuse Mandela effect. It's crazy. I didn't believe it.
I mean, it's a nice color. And it's an alcohol.
Yeah.
So it's definitely going to be green. Oh, wow. That's puce, not puce. Puce?
Yeah. See? It's weird.
I wish they could come up with some more Mandela effects.
And the Monopoly guy, that one, I just tattooed the Monopoly guy, like a holographic sticker and the monocle, and I always remembered it. So I was like, bro, I was like, this is a Mandela effect, and I remember it this way. I actually asked him when he came in. I was like, "Did you have an eye? Did you have an eye?" He's like, "Yeah." He went to look. He went to Google it. And I was like, "Don't Google it." Did he? I was like, "Put your phone down.
I think we get
Answer the question."
With, the Planters peanut. The Planters peanut one.
That's what I think that it is. It's like might be like some sort of blending of the two because they both. But I'm pretty sure the Monopoly guy had one. I think everything had a monocle for like a long time.
Right? It was like the cool thing.
Yeah,
it's too funny, but I don't think it did.
Well, I think he did, and I tattooed it that way. So
too funny.
Yeah, I was good about. I don't even care. I knew it too. I was like, I don't care what anybody says.
That's made up. That's false.
You think so?
For sure. Yeah, this is just because I read the Google Mandela effects, and that was one of them. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah. I think he had a monocle. Let's take a vote. I'm probably wrong, but he does in my art. So, whoop, whoop.
It's funny. I was gonna play a fuck, marry, kill with you, but I couldn't think of two other people, and the only person I could think of was Gunny over at Inked Mag.
Mary.
You know who Gunny is?
Yeah. Mary,
right?
Yeah.
Right, he'd be a great one to cuddle with.
He's dope. He's so nice.
He's so nice.
Yeah. He's got a lot of black face tats and all kinds of stuff. I was actually supposed to tattoo his ear, but we ran out of time. I was going to finish his ear. If he doesn't have it done by the next time I get there, I'll finish it. Black, the last little part of it out.
Oh, shit. Fair enough.
He's like half of his ear, not blacked out or something.
Youch, that guy's nuts. He looks crazy. Can you pull up Gunny real quick? This dude is so intimidating looking. Such a sweetheart. But one dude you would
I get
not
it. I guess I get why
mess
people
with.
would think that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
for sure. Yeah. I mean, if you didn't
That he,
know
like,
him,
that's
without a doubt.
intimidating.
When he's
That's another one
when
of
he's
my
in his
friends
like
right there.
full gear, when he's in his whole
list
get up.
of like, because I guess it's like heavily face tattooed people. There's like 3 people that I'm good friends with. It looks just in those pictures.
And they're all the most heavily tattooed people are always the sweetest people in the world. You know what I mean? Michaela Boten.
Yeah.
Also, she's got a
That
bunch
other
of
ear, that one's blacked out. The other ear.
Gotcha.
See?
Oh, I see. Yep.
That ear. And I
Dope, that'll be
he
cool.
Still got it. I'm color that thing black.
Watch him like cry. He like can't take pain well.
Now he's great.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's tough as nails. He's a sweetheart.
He's who I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah.
I just need to gain some weight, some muscles, personality. Yeah, he looks fierce. Yeah, he does look like a Batman villain. He looks like Bane for sure. He could have played Bane.
Back to Batman.
Ralphie was telling me every time he goes to the clubs with him, everybody's kind of just like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Super scared of him.
Yeah. He's so cool though. I love his tats too. He does a really good job.
Oh yeah, he does. Jesus
He
Christ,
cares
I love
a lot.
watching his stories. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can tell he does. But that's what I mean. It's just funny how like you can't ever judge a book by its cover because again, first appearance you'd think he's just scary and intimidating, but it's once you get to know these people, man, it's not at all what you'd expect.
Yeah. That's it though. You get the idea. the newer where like his whole side is done. It's pretty sick. I love that.
Nuts.
It looks cool.
Yeah, I love that shop. I'm glad he's over
His
there.
ear mods are cool too.
What does he have in his ears?
They're like cut off or cut into shapes or something. I forget. They're modded though.
Damn, would you ever do that?
That one, see? On top of it.
Oh yeah, wild. Is that something you'd ever get into?
I have my tongue split and horns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. I always forget about the horns because they're always covered up.
They're like covered up.
Yep,
They're
yep.
there.
Man, BMEzine back in the day was, you ever get into that?
Mm-hmm.
Way back when? That was so much fun as a kid. Like, I think I was maybe 14, 15 years old when that stuff started to come
The
out.
zine?
The zine, yeah. You started seeing stuff you'd never seen before. It was like the Pain Olympics and all sorts of just crazy shit that people would do to themselves. And
Yeah.
nowadays it's just almost so common. You know what I mean? It's like nobody knows what BMEzine anymore because that's all just on Inked magazine now.
Yeah, which is good actually because it gets it out to the people.
Yeah, right. Makes it a lot more palatable.
The body mod scene now is pretty wild. Like it's kind of crazy.
Well, what are some of the crazy ones?
People are doing a lot of things. A lot of people are doing a lot of things. It's like more. I feel like everybody's got their tongue split.
Yep.
Like I got my tongue split. There wasn't a lot of people that had their tongue split, but now I feel like everyone has their tongue split. It's kind of crazy.
It's something I wanted to do years ago. Then again, in the town I grew up in, nobody was doing that, so that's probably the only reason I didn't. But even people who are just like heavily pierced and all over their face anymore, it's just not that unusual, unless of course you're this guy.
Sick.
You remember Paulie Unstoppable?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he was an icon back then. Oh, and Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Jigsaw, I see him at conventions all the time now.
Enigma.
Yeah, Enigma. That's what they call him, right? Enigma. Yeah.
He's cool.
He's cool.
I've known him for a minute.
Have you? You talk to him when you go out? Oh yeah, and the donut stuff. Remember that when like people would like inject saline into their foreheads and like press on it to make like a donut shape? You seen those?
Yep.
What the fuck is that about?
It's weird. I have a magnet in one of my fingers, an RFID chip.
Do you use the RFID chip often?
It can hijack your phone and take you to my Instagram.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet. That's
Yeah,
pretty great.
but sometimes it doesn't work.
Can I try it?
Yeah, we can try.
Let's try it real quick. I got to open my camera. Or it just pops up.
Just hold it right here.
Damn!
See?
No way! Look at that. That's pretty dope. Oh, you know what? It took me to a page that isn't yours anymore.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. But hey, it works though.
Yeah. I just have to
Put a new link in there. Yeah, that's pretty wild. I'd like one for my debit card, so I wouldn't have to take out my card every time at the
Do a
store.
room key.
Different hotel every time.
Yeah, you know how they like rub the card on that little pad?
Yeah.
You can just rub your hand on it and get the room key.
What? Copies?
Yeah, so that's just what it is. It's just like how I transfer it. So those keys don't have any power. They just have an RFID chip in them.
Yeah. So you can transfer a lot of things to your hand. Mm-hmm. That's nuts.
But usually not multiple. Like
One at
just
a
like
time.
one thing.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Yeah.
I used to have a BB in my head. I got shot when I was young. I had a BB right here, a steel BB. I used to be able to hang magnets from it. That was pretty wild until it got taken out. But that was a cool party trick.
That's pretty cool. I can do the
suck
opposite.
getting in
I can
there.
like pick things up with my magnet.
Yeah. Like
But
a magician.
sometimes it sucks.
What for? Like how?
Like those power units that have those crazy strong magnets that'll like stick to your work box. You know what I mean? Like shit like that. Like sometimes if my hand gets like near it, I feel it like pulling like heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so if you had like a really big magnet, it
You would rip it out and it would hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. So they just put that in there, almost like a dermal, right? They kind of just make a piercing and kind of just slip it in there.
Yeah.
And is that thing like it never runs out of battery or anything like that? Like
No,
how does
it's
it work?
this is just a rare earth magnet.
Crazy. It's a rare earth magnet that can hold on to information.
No, rare earth magnet and an RFID chip. They're different.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that RFID though, does that like ever run out of power?
No. So how they work is they have near field communicators, which are like when it gets near an energy, like some sort of other power or energy, which would be like the thing that you would scan your card on at a hotel
Yeah.
to get into your room or whatever. When it gets in near that, it can do it. So if they have the pads, I can, you know how like some of them you have to stick your card in and some of them you just like hold your card to it.
Yeah.
Like if it's a tap card, I can do it.
That's so trippy.
I might be able to get Apple Pay on here.
Yeah, be sweet, dude.
That would be sick.
Wheel
If
shit.
you took you like if it was like Apple Pay and also my link tree,
Yeah, right.
gangster.
Dude, that'd be so dope. Go ahead and
I
pay
bet you
me
I could put my link tree on there.
I bet you could.
I never thought about
That's
that.
just one solid link, right? There you go. There's everything. There's all your info with a swipe of a hand. What a trip.
Yeah, I'm glad that it did work though.
Yeah, no doubt. Otherwise, you just have a foreign object in your body.
Yeah, for fun,
Yeah, right.
for the cause, doing it for the cause.
Damn, what did this person get? What is that about? I don't know math equations. Yeah. I don't know math. I failed math. What are you doing to me?
Pretty sure that's not.
It's not accurate.
It's not good math. Your math is wrong.
Are you good at math?
Yeah, so I used to be good at math. I smoked.
So it's just slowly going away.
I lost my weed too.
Oh no! Yeah, I failed math class. It's when I first got my glasses, I think. So I couldn't see the front of the room. So I just started doodling on all my papers, and I got sent to the office a bunch because I would do nothing but doodle. And then I never took algebra in school. I took pre-algebra, but never passed that either. But I think I'm good at math. Like I can do a lot of crazy stuff in my head, but as far as like school math, it just never worked out.
I was pretty good at math, actually, like surprisingly really good. And then I just dropped out of school and stuff, you know.
Yeah, same. What year did you drop out?
I think it was 10th grade maybe, or 11th
Damn.
grade. And then I got my GED or proof of that I passed my GED, and then got into community college because I had proof that I passed my GED.
Good shit.
I didn't get my GED till I turned 18. I got in before because it was like a loophole.
Yeah, right on. Did you finish community college?
No.
Yeah.
But I went in for a little bit and then, you know, smoked a bunch of weed and partied and shit.
That's how you're supposed to
I was
do
like,
it.
So I was like 16 or 17 in community college.
Yeah, what do you expect, right?
Yes.
That's sweet. Oh man, I dropped out. I think it was supposed to be class of 2004, and ended up being 2005 because I skipped a whole year of school in freshman year because the school I went to was a garbage. So me and my mom and my sister ended up moving to this place called LaPorte, Indiana, where I continued school again, but now it's class of 2005. I failed government class because the teacher was so boring and monotone, so I was going to have to be 2006. So I just quit in, what's the last year? Senior. I quit as a senior.
Yeah.
But hey, I went and got my GED the same, got GED with honors, and half the time it takes most people to take the entire GED course. And yeah, I don't know. I remember in school telling everybody that I wanted to be a tattooer, and they all laughed at me.
That test wasn't hard at all.
Oh my God, it was incredibly easy.
Yeah, I was like, shh.
For all you out there, 14-year-olds, just go ahead and get your GED. Don't bother with high school.
Actually, I don't even think people go to school. Are there even schools anymore? They just do it at home or some shit.
Everybody just goes to school at home. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I can't imagine being in that kind of world now. Going like just not having any of that.
It's different.
It is different. You're getting bullied by your mom instead of other kids. She's punching you in the shoulder, throwing food at you across the room. Would you ever do that? Put a big hole in your cheek?
No. Look how weird that looks.
That's crazy. And this girl's got a light in her forehead.
That's super weird too, but it kind of looks cool, I'm not gonna lie. But because there's like no other mods, I feel like.
Yeah, that's nuts.
What is this?
He's got us watching ads.
Yeah.
This podcast is costing us money. That's wild. Yeah, I don't know. I was like, 15, 20 years ago, I thought I was weird looking in like Indiana. I had big holes in my ears and nobody else had it. And I was the strange one. And now I feel like I'm one of the most normal looking tattooers.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
When did you start tattooing your face and all that jazz?
Man, I don't even remember when I started for I've had a lot of face tattoos for a long time now.
Yeah. Were you over 18?
Yeah. Not too far though. Like
Yeah.
20.
What was your first face tattoo? Do you remember?
Some little tiny sideburn jam. Cause it's like your creep onto your face. You're like
The easiest one to start with, right?
Yeah.
Watch out, Mom.
You get the little sideburn jam, and then it's probably pretty covered by now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Most painful one? The nose?
The nose.
Yeah, I've heard.
Oh my God, it was bad.
Crazy. Is there your most painful tattoo in general?
Yes. The palm of my hand was pretty bad. The nose is bad.
See, I've heard the palm of the hand was probably the worst, unless it's from somebody who has a nose tattoo. Then they say the nose.
The nose.
Damn.
Yeah.
And it's not even that big.
Bad. It's not big. It hurt really bad. I laughed like uncontrollably. It was so bad.
Yo.
That was from the very first second.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. I told my mom I'd wait till she passes away to get my neck tattooed. She's still here. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
She's still here. No neck tats yet.
Yeah, I know. She'll probably get a neck tattoo before I do. That'd be sweet, though.
A little sticker of your face.
Yeah, I gave her first tattoo when she turned, I think, 70. So that was pretty wild.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, now she wants another one. Now she's hooked.
Yeah. My mom has a bunch of tattoos.
Does she? Yeah. I tattooed my dad a lot before I ever got into a shop. He never saw me in a shop, but I tattooed the hell out of him. All sorts of random stuff on his knuckles, on his arm. It was fun. In his trailer. YOLO. I think I was 15 at the time.
So you used to tattoo in like do house tats and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
You came up scratcher?
Oh, yeah, for
Sick,
at least
me too.
2 years. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's why I have nothing bad to say about like people who do it. You know what I mean? The only thing I could really say is like learn your bloodborne pathogen so you know you're not passing shit to other people. But other than that, it's like that's where I came up from. That's where you came up from. So it's, how could I have anything bad to say about that?
That was a different time now, though, than now. Like it was different. It was like way more guarded. The word guarded is a good way to talk about it. It was way more guarded than it used to be.
That's for sure.
Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It was like a whole different time. It was like really hard to get in. And then if you could just do kind of shitty scratcher tattoos, some biker shop would be like, get in here.
If you can make them money, that's all they need. Right.
Get right in here and do some tats. Do some tribal tats on these kids.
Seriously, there was one shop in my in the town I grew up in, and we hated each other. He knew I did tattoos out of the house, and I knew he did tattoos out of the shop, but he said my work sucked, and I said his work sucked. So we just never met each other, but we constantly just went back and forth. Like, I would tell somebody who I knew was going to his shop, be like, yeah, tell him to go fuck off, and like he would say the same to me. So it's like we were always just going back and forth. This dude was a big, bald biker guy. I mean, with hands the size of boxing gloves. And so one day when I was working at Little Caesars, he came in.
Pizza.
Represent pizza, baby. So one day when I was working at Little Caesars, Woody came in and said, he's like, hey, if you bring your portfolio over to my shop, I'll take you under my wing and show you some things, And I was like, oh shit, I couldn't believe it. So I called my mom, like at work. I'm like, yo, pick me up at work. I need you to take me over to this guy Woody's place so I can, he says he's going to take me under his wing. And so he did. And like you said, I feel like I could have gotten away with just any kind of shitty work because there's nobody else in town doing it.
The biker guy took you under his wing?
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually. So he like butted heads with you for a while and then was like, all right.
Hot minute. Right.
This kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and now like, I can't say like, I'm everything, but he's the one that opened the door for me. You know what I mean? He's the one that like showed me what being inside an actual tattoo shop is like. The first time I went to his tattoo shop, he didn't know who I was. I've never met him before. But I had a friend named Adam, and he said, yo, Woody's my uncle. He was full of shit. But he's like, yo, Woody's my uncle. He'll sell you some tattoo needles. So little old me, and I was smaller than I am now, believe it or not. I walk into Woody's shop, and he's got like dead or, baby dolls hanging upside down on crosses and blood everywhere and Slayer's playing on the radio. And I'm like, Adam said I could buy some tattoo needles. Who the fuck is Adam? I was like, turn around and walk. He was tattooing a spider web on this dude's elbow, like the whole gamut, It's just like of being in a scary tattoo shop. And like you were saying, it was so guarded. Like even like if I gave my machine to Woody to fix, it's like he never showed you how to fix it. It's just like very private. Everything's very secretive. They don't want to show you any of your secrets because then you could just take it and go make your own money and you'd be competition. Yeah, and it was. Competition. I'm so glad it's not like that anymore.
It too, it's competition.
Yeah, I'm so glad we've moved past that.
Yeah, I mean, I've moved past it, and you've moved past it, but there's a lot of people that haven't moved
that are still stuck in that mindset. Yep.
Yeah, and then they're like, so this is that mindset too. This is that kind of place. It's like, oh, we're gonna give you 50%, and you gotta still buy your own supplies or something.
Yep, you're buying everything. You're giving us 50%.
We'll give you 60% and supply you with all kinds of things or whatever. But so like that was when you couldn't get a license to open a tattoo shop yourself. But now, if as a functioning adult with like a regular society and that job not being, I don't know, like so taboo, that you can just get like a rent a place and open a studio, private or not,
Yep, yeah, and especially depends on the state.
It's just steps, and you need some money.
Like with New York, you can just rent a place out and start tattooing, and nobody has a problem with it until somebody calls the health department. But like you can legally open up a tattoo shop anywhere in New York and it be okay, which is, I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like I feel like there should be some sort of like at least take a bloodborne pathogens course. You know what I'm saying? So like regulation is nice, but closing it off is not the way to go. But yeah, just having some sort of little bit of regulation is good. But yeah, it's nice that it's not stuck in that same fashion anymore as it used to be.
Yeah,
it's not. It's also because I know I talk to a lot of people out there who want to get into tattooing, but they might be in like a tattoo shop desert. You know what I mean? Like there's not a tattoo shop around for hours. So it's like, what do you expect them to do? I'm not saying they should be tattooing out of their house, but what's that?
The shops that are around are like that old style mentality. They don't really care.
Yeah.
Like taught the modern techniques. They don't learn like the art of it. They just get like do these flash and you know what I mean. Like they don't learn like body flow and why
and
this
composition
is like this,
anything.
Right. Why these flashes made this way.
Right.
They show it and they get sent.
So a lot of people are learning from YouTube now. You know what I mean? I wish that was around when we were younger. I would have learned so much. The first actual tattoo machine I bought that wasn't a homemade machine. I didn't put rubber bands around it to catch the needle because in the magazine that I bought it from didn't have rubber bands around it. So I was just tattooing. My needle was going crazy. They were like, my tattoos were disappearing on people, I'm sorry to bore you.
No, I just flew some of them this morning. I only got like 4 hours of sleep and then flew here. And I watched a movie on the flight, so I didn't.
What'd you watch?
Bullet Train.
Oh, was it good?
It was pretty cool, actually.
I like to watch Korean movies on planes for some reason.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it, actually.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a shot.
You should watch it. It was pretty fun.
It's usually like the only place that I'm forced to sit down and watch movies or riding on a plane.
That's where I get to watch movies, so that's why I did it. And I knew I was like, I only slept for a few hours, but I just couldn't fall asleep. So
yep. I know, it's always the goal, right? To fall asleep, but then you're just sitting there like, and catch yourself drooling on your neighbor.
A Bloody Mary and a breakfast, and I was like, I'm already halfway through this movie, so let's just keep it going.
Gotcha, damn.
But the guarded thing is like kind of crazy, like that kind of mentality and that kind of shop. Like I can't believe that they still exist in like even like more modern areas, and like they get like mad if somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna leave. They like get mad, like get all your shit and get out today.
Yo, they'll throw your stuff out on the curb.
It's like, whoa, like what world do you live in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. I'm glad that most places aren't like that anymore.
Yeah, I love it that our place is not like that at all. We're just a straight collective.
Real quick, you said 5 minutes? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, damn, that was fast. All right, I'll open up this last pack, I guess. Well, we got one more pack of cards. I don't know if we should open up or not now. Hopefully we can get a rare one in there, but feel free. That's all you, baby. And if there's anything else as you're opening these packs, I don't know if you guys want to let them know where to find you, let them know your Instagram handle and all that fun stuff.
My name is Flipshades. My name is Flipshades. I wear stupid glasses.
Got to get into it, Yeah, let the people know where to find you. This last few minutes is all yours, baby.
I'm I'm in Denver. I'm a co-owner of Long Live Tattoo Collective. My Instagram is Flipshades or Long Live Tattoo Collective. And there's like a group of us that work there. We do a lot of fun stuff, fun tats. I travel a shit ton too, so if there's a tattoo convention, I'm probably there.
Yeah, good deal. I know they can find you at Ink sometimes. That people out in New York,
Yeah,
like they can hit you up and get tattooed in New York.
So if you're
Same.
in the East Coast and you want to get tattooed, hit me up. And then I'm going to try to go to LA here soon. Also,
Got to.
And,
Do you have a shop? You have a shop planned in LA?
I think I might have a shop planned in LA. Yeah.
Which one?
I think it's Ganga.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Yo, that place was fire.
That's where I would like to go. I have we have a mutual friend that works there. So
Was that Joanna?
yeah.
Yeah, good deal. Joanna's such a sweetheart. Yeah, it was sad to see her go from Inked, but I'm glad she's in a nice place. She's happy there, so it's good to see.
She was stoked when I got to see her. It was fun. So I'm definitely gonna go out and check it out. I hear good things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it, dude. I absolutely love it. But yeah, you got any rarities in there?
Let's see. No.
Croc, this pack of cards have been nothing but a disappointment. I'm just kidding.
This one's probably one of my favorites. I love this card. This guy.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, that eye llama.
Yeah, and we're gonna try and get you to tattoo one of these designs here later today, if possible.
I posted about it right when we started this.
Good deal.
I had like a decent amount of likes right away, but I never read any of the comments.
Yeah, so we'll try to predict the future and see if it actually happens.
Yeah, let's see.
And yeah, if anybody wants to collab in New York, while him and I are out there, we'd be happy to do something on you.
Oh yeah, for sure. I definitely would want to do something, and that'll be in like, we go out there intermittently, so it could be like maybe not even this trip, another future trip.
Yeah, anytime, right. Yeah, I mean, if you shoot one of us a message, we'll make it work. We'll sync it up. We'll make our trips happen.
This is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. This multi-face Popeye.
Yo, right, and I think that was his goal. Is he wanted to get people to discover these artists through these cards, and that's definitely one of the cooler artists in that pack I've seen. Yeah. What was that person's name?
Pablo Dallas.
Pablo Dallas. Check them out.
Pablo_Dallas with one L.
Yeah. As soon as we're done looking through these cards.
Kind of rare one. I got a rare one, but not a super rare one.
Oh, you got a yeller?
Yeah. That's cool.
And look at them fingernails, too. Those damn ladybug fingernails.
Yeah,
I'll ball her.
Ladybug fingernails. They call me Ladybug because I'm lucky. That's no, that's not it. They don't really call you Ladybug. But they was talking about that in that movie Bullet Train earlier today.
Oh shit.
These are so cool. Like, I don't care if they're rare or not. That's so cool. That is so rad.
Seriously, every piece of art I've seen in these cards so far, and we've ripped open probably like 10 packs already. Every one of them has been dope.
That one, so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a yellow one.
Yeah, everybody make sure you also.
Red, though. We gotta get a red one.
I know. So we'll go back to the shop and rip some more open.
Like one red one in the whole thing.
Probably. But anybody who's listening, make sure you go check out. I turned Canadian. Check out Crocodile Jackson's tattoo flashcards. They are the coolest thing on earth. You can give them away to your clients, your friends. You can sell them. You could do whatever you want. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. But yeah,
like trying to attack me, and I was like, I don't know how to fix it.
He's helpless.
I'm like, I'm freezing.
Yeah, check him out. Crocodile Jackson's a fantastic artist. I mean, he does, dude, some of the most original artwork. He's got merch. He's got all sorts of cool stuff, and I can't thank him enough for sending those over. I think they're super cool. I can't thank you enough for flying out here and being a part of this, dude. Thank you very much. It's been rad.
This was fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. These cards are so cool. I'm excited to go do a tat of one of them in a couple minutes.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to see how it is. Yeah, and hopefully we can post it up on social media. You'll see it on your page. You'll see it on my page, Croc's page.
Yeah.
It'll make it happen.
Yeah, we'll post it for sure.
Oh yeah, eat a piece of mango or a cookie before you go.
Oh yeah, I will. I know earlier it was good.
Good deal. Well, once again, bud, thanks you so much for flying out.
Yeah.
And yeah, good luck on your adventure, and I'll see you in New York, hopefully.
Yeah, I'll see you in New York soon.
Absolutely. Peace out, everybody.
Just close the glass.
Yeah.